Do you know anything about USC yet?
We're familiar with their coach. Obviously played Arkansas last year before season. So they were well prepared for us, even at that time of the year. So I know they're going to be well coached. We watched some of their personnel, but we haven't, watched a lot of their actions yet. So I'm excited to go over those today.
You guys are now tied for the Big Ten lead here. When do you start paying attention to the standings?
Paying attention? I never heard that. What is
paying attention to the
standings?
Paying
attention.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of always in back of our minds. Mm-hmm. It does help that we have the standings posted on that video board that's inside there. So,
I guess you can't help it then.
Yeah, you can't help it then. But no, it's just one of those things where, as a player, you just try to, win your games and, like I said, control what you control in that area. And then, obviously, you don't hope other teams lose, but you hope that, things play in your favor to where at the end of the year you can, be close to winning it all.
Can you just kind of assess how far you've come in terms of the responsibilities that come with being that go-to front court scorer and how much people are throwing at you and how you have to kind of read and react?
Yeah, it is. It's a lot different than last year, obviously, because teams are, preparing for me this year as a scorer. Whereas last year, I'm sure they prepared for it because how dominant rebounding we were. I'm sure they prepared for that. But no, it's one of those things where my entire career I've dealt with that even before college. So it hasn't been that difficult of a step for me, I guess. Even the times when I got the opportunity and Zach wasn't, was sick or didn't get to play, I feel like I, kind of just felt that role. It's just a natural kind of role for me to be in. So it wasn't that difficult. But there is some adjustment as far as, you have, some of the best coaches in the world game planning for you. So
right.
You gotta have to figure that out.
What has changed for you from the free throw line other than the fact they're going in? Did you fix mechanics or anything, or is it just a matter of what kind of do to have a run of strong free throw shooting?
I think it's just I was due to have a run of good free throw shooting, to be honest with you. I hit them in practice all the time. So when you're shooting 80% in practice, 90% in practice, and then you go in the game and you're not shooting that well, it's very frustrating. And so I don't know what I am over the last 2-3 games, but to finally see that working, and obviously Oregon, that kind of paying off, it is just nice to see. So some of those things where, obviously great shooters, or sometimes when Fletch will be money in practice, and then in the game he misses 3 shots, and it's like, obviously that's super frustrating for him. So for me, it's the same thing.
For CJ to be able to give you offense just by guarding a point guard in the backcourt and picking him and getting an easy layup, how much of a boost or an energizer is that for the team where that's, ideally comes off of a score and then you get another bucket real quick and it's a 4-point swing?
No, those are, like you said, those are huge, especially at home. You get the crowd into it, you get them a turnover, it prevents them from even getting a look, and then you score yourself. Like I said, it's a 4-point swing, but really it's more like an 8-point swing, in my opinion, that kind of play. So, you have a couple of those plays in a row that can end the game right there. So it's big time whenever he and Braden, really pick up the ball and jam.
Did you shoot the ball with your left hand from a little further out a couple times at Iowa?
Yes, yeah, I did.
What led to that?
They just cut off my right hand, and it's a shot that I've been practicing and working on. So I have confidence in it. So I'm gonna keep shooting.